Hello and welcome to my first ever creepy story time. I'm Ray. I love scary stories probably as much as you do. So let's get into it. When I was younger, I grew up in a town called Kokomo in Indiana. I probably lived there for about 5 years, living with my grandparents. One night when I was laying in bed and I couldn't go to sleep, and mind you, I was scared of the dark, my bedroom door off to the right corner was open and the hallway light was on. And the hallway that went past my bedroom went to my grandparents' door. And it also went straight out from my door to the next bedroom. There was a bathroom over there. But if you took the hallway from my grandparents' room and turned all the way around, there were stairs. I could just go out of my bedroom, turn right, and go down the stairs to go to the lower level of the house. I'm laying in bed one night and I heard footsteps come from my grandparents' bedroom door. And I thought that was weird because I swore they were downstairs, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I had drifted off to sleep for a little bit and maybe I just woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. I don't really know why I was awake, but I was. And I hear footsteps coming from where their door was without the door opening or shutting, down that hallway. And then I see a shadow because the light is on. It looks to be the size of my grandfather. And that shadow turns, and then I can hear whoever that was walk down the stairs, but they only went down 4 or 5 steps. I counted. I couldn't tell you why I counted, but I counted. And the steps stopped. Most of those stairs creaked. That was an old house. And I couldn't have been older than 7 or 8. This kind of thing happened to me all the time. And regardless of how scared I was, sometimes I was brave enough to investigate. I laid in bed for just maybe a minute or two and took a couple deep breaths because that's crazy. Then I yelled for my grandma. I yelled for my grandpa. I yelled again. Nothing. Silence. I didn't know whose shadow that was. Everything felt strange. So I gathered up enough courage to leave my bed, go to the doorway and look. There was nobody and nothing there. Just the light was on. Then I went down the stairs. Now down the stairs to my right, there are these double doors that open to the living room. This is a very old house. And when I peered in there, I saw my grandma and grandpa in their comfortable recliners with the TV on, and they were asleep. They were not only asleep, they were snoring. They had been out for a while. There was no way one of them was upstairs when I saw the shadow and heard the footsteps, and there was no way they went down the stairs. I never did figure out who that was or what that was. And my grandpa doesn't believe in ghosts because he doesn't believe ghosts can wear clothes. And my grandma is all about the supernatural, but she doesn't talk about it, she just watches it. I'd like to know what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any scary stories you want to share, you can send them to the email linked in my bio. If you like this video and you would like to hear more, remember to subscribe by hitting the red button and like this video. If you have any stories at all that you want to share, I am so happy to tell them. If for some reason you can't, go ahead and send them to me. And I'm all about privacy, so I can change names, leave you anonymous. And I'm so excited to share my next story. I can't wait to see you in the next video.